Today we are going to talk about the problem of falling hair. Hairy problem of falling hair. Humans everywhere have this kind of tendency, this kind of idiosyncrasy, that they always attach utmost significance to their hair. Even though 60 to 70% senior citizens lose their hair, they don't have hair, but still hair-related anxiety, hair-related worries, hair-related concerns are ubiquitous everywhere from Canada to Australia. Now, these many causations are there. Why do we lose our hair? Some are hereditary, means genetic. Others are how do you lead your life, how you treat yourself, how you conduct every single thing, how you take care of your hair, how you go about thinking about your hair. By the way, you never say hairs. My hairs are. No, my hair is. Because hair, entire body of hair is one organ. Always plural. Always singular. Singular, never plural. Lots of people, 99% of the people who try to speak in English language, they always use it as plural. My hair are, my hair were, and your hair are, no, your hair is, my hair is. So now these are the causations. These are the causes by which we end up losing our hair. First of all, is hereditary. If our parents, our ancestors, elders in our generation who are before us, and if they had lost their hair, chances are very fat that we are also going to lose our hair. That's called genetic. Second is toxic hair chemical. Those of us who apply toxic hair chemicals to color your hair, they use cheap shampoos, conditioner, hair color, curling agents, blow dryer. These are all the things which directly impact our follicles. Follicles like the plant in which our hair grows. These are known as follicles. All these things weaken our follicles and weaken so much that eventually we end up losing our hair. Then, vitamin deficiency. If you don't take ample amount of vitamins in your food or in supplement, then also you are going to lose your hair. Stress, too much worrying about something, living under anxiety all the time, that also precipitate your hair fall. Falling health. If you don't keep your health up to par, and that would also cause or trigger your hair fall. Negligence. If you don't take care of your hair, don't take bath, don't wash your hair properly with cold water and the soft agent, soft chemical, that negligence can also trigger hair fall. Ultraviolet rays. Also, we have been exposed to sun all the time, like vendors, like beggars, like the people who are working under the sun, directly under the sun. They also end up losing hair. Excessive heat. If you are going to apply, or you work in an ambience where you are exposed to excessive heat, or maybe we may use blow dryer too many times a day. Every time we keep it on the max level, that blow dryer can also generate excessive heat, and that excessive heat can precipitate hair fall. Dandruff. If we don't wash our hair, every time our scalp sweats, and let the sweat sit in our hair, and it is going to create the dandruff. Dandruff are definitely going to eat up our follicles, and the follicles are going to let our hair fall. Cheaper quality of combs. When you comb your hair, make sure that the quality of the comb is very good quality comb. Quality must be high. Because cheap quality comb, if you are going to use, they are going to destroy your hair body. They are going to snatch away. They are going to pull up your hair from its follicles. Cheap oils. Some people use oil. Coconut oil and this oil and the palm olive oil and this. No. The reason we use oil is to give a kind of shine, kind of sheen to our hair. Other than that, all kinds of sprays and all these things are going to be detrimental for our hair. There are 3 different kinds of maladies are there about hair. One is alopecia vocalis, second is alopecia totalis, third is alopecia universalis. 3 kinds of alopecia. Now we are going to elaborate all 3 kinds of alopecia. Elaborate 3 different kinds of baldness caused by genetic triggering, caused by chemical triggering, caused by negligence triggering, caused by any kind of triggering. Trigger point can be anything. And once hair fall is triggered, there is nothing we can do at all. There is no reverse. There is this affliction is not reversible. Yeah, there are snake oil sellers, which there are this kind of doctors and this kind of cosmeticians and these kind of people who are going to tell you they can help you, but it cannot be helped. The help is short-lived. It's all nothing but they are selling snake oil. For example, in remedies, there are 2-piece. In America, the 2-piece means a kind of wig. They prepare, they put it on the head, and they stitch it. So you don't have to remove it. It doesn't go away. You can swim in the swimming pool. You can ride on the bike. A wind can actually go through your hair. Nothing would happen. This is called toupee. Transplant. Transplant is a good option. In transplant, what they are going to do, they are going to take the hair from your head wherever they are still growing. And they are going to take this hair and they are going to remove it from one area to the area where you don't have hair. This is very expensive, this is very tedious, very painful, no guarantee. 50 to 20% of the people do not get their hair back despite transplant. They fall off because their follicles have become so weak that they do not provide the nourishment or nutrition to the transplanted hair. Weaving. Weaving is also artificial wig. They wave it in your hair and it may look like a real thing. But it is not the answer. Rogaine. Upjohn Company of America has discovered this remedy, this medical compound which is known as Rogaine. This compound has worked and has been working. Lots of people have been using it. But condition is, and there's a big condition, prerequisite is that you should start as soon as your hair begins to fall. Initial stage, Rogaine is going to work. But once you have suffered from localis, totalis or universalis, after that this thing is not going to work. Yankee rod. This is also a kind of toupee. This is also a wig type of thing. But they attached it. So you don't have to remove it. Lots of people in the film star, all that, I have heard that Amitabh Bachchan is also using the same thing. After every 3 months, you have to go to the same place, same person, he is going to tighten it up and it is going to be all dandy. But this is not the permanent remedy. So these are some of the remedies for time being. You can feel like you have found the solution, but that is not a permanent solution. That is not, as a matter of fact, solution at all. People always accept all kinds of changes, chronological changes, age-related changes. We have to accept them. If you don't accept, you are going to be miserable. Today, one change occurred and you are crying. Next day, second change would occur. You're going to cry. Third day, the third change would occur. And you're going to cry. Nobody can stay youthful for entire life. This is the change of life. We have to accept it. We have to accept it. So, there is no any kind of convincing or telling solution of hair loss. Now, first hair loss is initiation, known as alopecia localis. Alopecia localis is found in certain part of our head, not everywhere. I mean, not big fall or big area of our head has lost the hair, but smaller area, 3, 4, 5 places you can find person is getting bald. Person is not bald, but is getting bald. Localis. It has started. Alopecia, which hair falling, has begun. And in the beginning, we can find out the person's hair is very thin, hair body is gone, and the patches of hair loss appear. Second is alopecia totalis. Alopecia totalis, in which person's whole area of head loses hair. All the hair is gone. Every single hair is gone in that one particular area. That is known as alopecia totalis. Most of the people suffer from that kind of alopecia totalis. They have hair, some part of the head is covered with hair, but 90% of the scalp is without hair. This is called alopecia totalis. Now, third is alopecia universalis. Alopecia universalis is a kind of condition in which person loses every single hair. All the hair is gone. There is not a single hair, not even 10% or 20% or 5% or 1%. This kind of condition is characterized as alopecia universalis. So there are 3 different kinds of alopecia. Alopecia means hair fall. And remember, let me clarify before you can get any kind of misconstruction about this whole thing. You can get misinterpretation about all this thing. You misunderstand this thing. Alopecias are not limited to only male pattern, but alopecia can be found among females too. There are lots of females are there who also suffer from alopecia. So, only the difference is we don't get that many women to see on the road because first of all, that women don't work, that many women don't work, so they are at home. Second thing, when they are out somewhere, they cover their hair such a way that we cannot see it. So third thing, they always wear wig or Yankee rug. And as such, we cannot actually see that they suffer from alopecia localis, totalis, or universalis. So these are the three different kinds of hair loss problem. Now, Rogaine is the best answer. If those of you viewers who have this kind of problem, that you have been losing lots of hair while combing or while in a shower, or you can notice that the body of your hair is getting thinner, diem per diem, start using Rogaine, Rogaine. Rogaine, if your hair, say for example, 20% of your hair is gone, Rogaine can help to regain that 20% of your hair. So we're gonna stop over here. That's all the time we have. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about something else. God bless you. Thank you.